here's how the Christmas card works. One of the CDs, one of the CDOs takes the camera and goes and gets a picture, right?
Yes, please.
And then, and you have them hold a card saying who they are, their names, anything like that, or do you just have to remember?
No, what we do, some of them, we know them. Like this one, I'll give an example. If you get the pictures after developing them, you write down the number behind the number of the child. So when you're getting a card, if the child is old enough to write for himself, you get the card and the photo, you place it here. Because the child has already written the information here. Like this.
Okay, so when you take the pictures, let's say you have the camera and you just took 5 pictures, right? Do you normally take 5 pictures? Or just one at a time?
More than that, even 50.
300.
At one time?
Yeah.
Okay, so so you just have to know, well, you use film?
We use a still camera.
Films.
You use film camera, you have to replace the film. And then you go and get it developed, okay? And then after you have it developed, you
put there the ID numbers.
We put those ones who are easily identified, the ones that we know. If we don't know you, we call your parent, as in we call the parents, that lot. We remember that this lot had new kids. So we call the parents to come and recognize, or even the kids to come and tell us, this is my photo, this is this one, like that.
Oh, okay.
To easily identify them. But some of them we can identify them.
Some of them we know them.
Okay.
Any of them.
Oh, okay. So, would it be helpful if you had a digital camera?
Yes, we have the digital camera, but digital camera is very expensive to develop a picture. It's a 300 per picture. And when you use the still camera, it's 100.
100 francs
Yes.
per picture.
Yes.
If you develop the film.
Yes.
But if you use the digital, then it's 300, which is about 75 cents.
Yeah.
70 cents.
Yeah.
Okay, per picture. So if you had your own printing, you could print them all yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
With a digital camera. So what if the kid would hold their identification
Yes.
below them,
Yeah.
and you take a picture of them holding their name and their number.
Yeah.
Then you would never have to go ask the parents, right?
Yes.
You would have it all there.
Yes. We used to do that at the beginning when we still have when we had few kids. But later on we stopped it.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
We used to do it. We used to do it from Kayonza.
But we shall do it again because it's effective.
Yeah.
So maybe if you had a thin whiteboard
Yes.
that you could like a whiteboard that with the ink that you wipe off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put on
and you
the
just
number.
put in their name and phone and number, and then
Only the number can do. If we know the number, then the name we shall get the name. Because
Okay, so these pictures are taken of the kid,
just taken and cards written.
and then the kid writes if he can. If he can't, then the CDO writes,
Yes. Yeah.
Child Development Officer, and then this is taken. The picture is stapled to it once it gets developed. The film gets developed. They take it and they take it and send it in a package to Portland. In Portland, they fold them.
Yeah.
And they put a stamp on them and the address. Now is this put into this is okay. So this, okay, and then the sponsor gets it.
Yeah.
So, boy, sure wish we could get this done all enveloped and everything here,
Yes.
because the labor is cheaper here.
Yeah.
But all folded, put in an envelope with the address of the sponsor and everything. Would that be nice?
Yes, but for us here, we don't have the addresses of the sponsors. We have only the names of the sponsors. So people over there in Portland, they have all the addresses for the sponsors. Here we don't have them.
Oh, you don't have the addresses of the sponsors
No.
here.
But what we do
That's
is
gonna
we
change.
sort them-
That's good.
We sort them at least. If all the S sponsors, they go in one envelope.
Yeah.
Oh, all the
All the
S's.
D's, all the A's, all the B, like that one. You send them when they are already in their alphabetical order. So when they get there, they just get an envelope of A and begin attaching stickers to the sponsor.
Oh, okay. So I wonder if the pictures were uploaded from here onto the website that both America and here share. They share the same website.
Mm-hmm.
If those pictures couldn't be printed out in the U.S. and then this is sent. So these are for that many photos. It'd be about 10 cents a piece. So like less than it'd be like
You're printing them.
It'd be like 100 francs or less. It'd be like 50 francs to print in the U.S.
In the US.
And so, what if all of these were printed in the U.S.?
We spend our time usually depending on the season. Not like January, we are going to have reply letters because sponsors have sent gifts to their Christmas gifts to their kids. We shall be from January to May. We shall be with reply letters.
Or reply letters.
Yeah.
And what are in the reply letters?
Thanking their sponsors for the Christmas gifts they gave them, the online shopping and many other. So in the process of January, because they will be reporting back to school, we shall also pay their school fees. During that time,
Okay.
we shall give out shoes, we shall give out books. So that time they are reporting back to school. So between May and September, we have general letters. They have to write letters to their sponsors telling them how the family is doing, which class they are in now, which subject are they improving in, things like that. Then from that time to they are reporting back and we are still even working on the same time. We are working on the center days. They come, we teach them discipleship, things like that. So from that time to know, from September to when they report back for the third term, that's when we begin with the Christmas cards up to now.
Okay.
So every season has something that goes on.
Do you enter stuff into the Excel file?
Yes, I do.
What do you enter in?
Usually these new profiles, the new is for now, like you come and tell me I want to sponsor this kid.
Mm-hmm.
And Speciosa is a bit busy. She tells me to enter in the information of the profile of that kid. When they really need it immediately, we send it to Eugene. You can even take it using a flash disk to send it. Okay, it depends with the sponsor. If you're here, it can be a little bit gradual. But then if the sponsor is outside and she wants to see the profile, it's very fast. That's the kind of work I need.
Okay.
Yeah. Then apart from the profiles, printing photos, reply letters, you have to print a photo to show a photo. For example, if this kid has 2 bags of rice, there's a photo that we took, but because of the cable it's not around, we are waiting for someone to bring the cable and print.
Okay.
And we print the photo and attach it, because the sponsor has to see that yes, my kid received the rice. Those are the things you do with the computer.
Child drops off. When they can't find her, they've moved somewhere, they can't find out where the kid is. They give a 3-month, they let the sponsor know, and then after 3 months, they say, we couldn't find your child. So perhaps it would be immediately when that email goes out, we can't find your child, that they have 7 more pictures come up, or even...
Exactly, 7 ending, they can it's just a request, because the other ones, the sponsor's choice. So they just request that you can pick up. Yeah.
So here are 7 that have extreme need, and to look at more, here are even more, and see which one God draws you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.